The day he stopped running. No one knew why Arjun stopped. Not his friends, not his coworkers, not even the people who thought they knew him best. One day, he was everywhere, talking, posting, planning, chasing. The next, he was quiet. Not sad, not angry, just gone. But the truth is, Arjun didn't disappear. He woke up. And it started with something so small that no one would believe it mattered. It was a message, just one line. No emojis, no explanation. Is this really the life you wanted? No name, no context. At first, Arjun laughed it off. Probably a wrong number, or some spam. But the question stayed. It followed him through the day, during meetings, conversations, jokes that felt forced. That night, when the room finally went quiet, the question returned, louder. Is this really the life you wanted? Arjun lay on his bed staring at the ceiling. He tried to answer, but every answer felt borrowed. I wanted success. I wanted freedom. I wanted respect. They sounded right, but they didn't feel true, and that scared him. Because if you don't know what you truly want, how do you know where you're going? The next morning, Arjun woke up earlier than usual, not because of discipline, because of restlessness. The world outside looked calm, birds, empty streets, soft light. Inside him, something was shifting. He realized something uncomfortable. He had been busy his entire life, but never intentional. At work, people talked about promotions, deadlines, targets. Arjun nodded, smiled. But for the first time, he noticed how everyone sounded the same. Same dreams, same complaints, same cycle. He asked himself quietly, if everyone is running, who decided the direction? No one had an answer, including him. That evening, he met his closest friend. They laughed, talked about old memories, made plans that felt automatic. At one point, the friend said casually, "Bro, imagine doing this same thing for the next 30 years." He laughed again, but inside, something broke, because he could imagine it, and he didn't like what he saw. That night, Arjun didn't scroll, didn't distract himself. He sat with his thoughts, something he hadn't done in years, and that's when he realized the truth. He wasn't tired of life, he was tired of pretending to enjoy one that wasn't aligned with him. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're watching this and something feels familiar, if this story is touching a part of you that you usually ignore, subscribe now. Because this channel isn't for entertainment, it's for people who are ready to understand themselves. And if this moment already made you think, like the video, not for me, but to remind yourself that awareness matters. Now let's continue. The next few weeks were strange. Arjun didn't quit his job, didn't announce a transformation, didn't disappear from society. He simply observed. He watched how often he said yes when he wanted to say no, how often he laughed to avoid silence, how often he chased approval without realizing it. And slowly, painfully, he began to see himself clearly. That clarity hurt because it revealed something he didn't want to admit. Most of his choices were made to be accepted, not fulfilled. One evening, while cleaning his room, he found an old notebook. Inside were dreams he wrote years ago. Simple ones, meaningful ones. None of them had come true. Not because he failed, but because he forgot. He closed the notebook and sat quietly. No anger, just understanding. Arjun started changing small things. He stopped oversharing, stopped explaining himself, stopped chasing conversations that drained him. People noticed. They asked questions. Why are you so quiet? Are you okay? You've changed. He smiled and said nothing. because some changes don't need defending. Then came loneliness, real loneliness, not the kind you feel when you're alone, the kind you feel when you're misunderstood. Some friends drifted away, some connections faded, and for the first time, Arju understood growth costs relationships, but staying the same costs your soul. There were nights he doubted himself, nights where the old life seemed easier, nights where he almost went back. But every time he tried, something inside him resisted, because once you see the truth, comfort feels like a cage. Months passed. Arjun became calmer, not happier, calmer, less reactive, more aware. He started enjoying silence. He started choosing peace over proving himself. And something unexpected happened. People began respecting him more, not because he demanded it, but because he no longer begged for it. One day, someone asked him, "What changed you?" Arjun thought for a moment and said, "I stopped running from myself." That was the simplest answer, and the truest. The anonymous message never came again, but it didn't need to, because the question had already done its job. Years later, Arjun lives a quieter life, not perfect, not dramatic, but intentional. He still works, still struggles, still learns, but now his life feels like his, and that makes all the difference. Most people wait for life to shake them awake, pain, loss, failure, but the rare ones wake up through awareness. And if this story stayed with you until the end, it's not because of curiosity, it's because a part of you is ready too. Don't ignore it.